Welcome back to Living 808. Rental assistance may be available to you from the Department of Hawaiian Homelands. Here to answer questions about how it works is Tyler Gomes. Thank you so much for joining us, Tyler. And let's get right started with this. What kind of rental assistance is the department providing?
Aloha, thanks for having me. Happy to talk about it. So the Hawaiian Homes Commission approved an emergency rental assistance program. And what it does is it provides financial assistance in the form of payments for qualifying beneficiaries to make either a security deposit and or up to 12 months of rental payments.
Obviously, there is a huge need for this, especially during these times. So the next question is, who qualifies for this rental assistance program?
There's going to be two primary categories of qualifying beneficiaries. The first is going to be waitlisters or individuals on the Hawaiian Homelands waitlist effective December 31st, 2018. And the second group is going to be our undivided interest lessees. And to save you a really lengthy explanation, I believe all of our undivided interest lessees will know exactly who they are.
And if they do match both those qualifications or one of them, how do they go about inquiring about the program? What are the next steps involved?
The great news is it's really simple. We partnered with Aloha United Way, so all they have to do is dial 211. They'll be connected to an area specialist who will walk them through the rest of the process. We've really tried to make this as easy as possible.
I need to know if there are any restrictions or criteria, because everyone out there is thinking, of course I need the help, but are there any eliminating criteria?
Sure, there are a few, nothing unreasonable. Primarily, we want our beneficiaries to have a few of their most recent pay stubs available, and then the specialist can walk them through the rest of the process.
And I want to talk about this because this has been a long-standing issue. What have you seen over the past 6 months with the pandemic? Have you received inquiries into the department?
We've seen inquiries. We've had some success in getting these funds out. Obviously, we'd like to have more. Really, this is about fulfilling the vision of Prince Jonah Kuhio Kalanianaole, who established, fought for, advocated for the department, really on this vision of rehabilitating Native Hawaiians. And we're going into our 100th year, beginning next July. Rehabilitation 100 years ago probably looked a lot different than it does now in 2020. And so with COVID-19, with the pandemic, this is really an amazing opportunity, a humbling opportunity for the department to make sure that we are continuing to support our beneficiaries through these rehabilitative efforts, make sure that they remain as financially stable as possible. We know that from experience, we're hearing about a lot of difficult choices being made between which bills have to be paid. And one of the great things is if you're struggling to make all of your bills, the department can help you make your rental payments, and then you can reallocate your funds to pay for the remainder.
For people who might be watching who might not understand everything that the department handles, on top of the housing issues, what other things are you helping the Native Hawaiian community with?
Sure. We focus on not only home ownership, but really there's an idea of financial stability around it. We want not only our waitlisters to be prepared and ready to move into home ownership, but we also want them to remain financially stable. So there's a lot of training and growth that happens there. In addition to that, the department focuses on our commercial leases, our general leases, so lands that generate revenue for the department, really to fund these operations. And then lastly, really, we're trying to make sure that at all angles, we're supporting Native Hawaiians and we're making sure that they're best prepared moving forward in order to fulfill that vision of Prince Kuhio.
I really should ask the question, how do they get in touch with you to begin the process and finding out how they might be able to tap into those resources available?
Right. Again, it's really simple. All you have to do is dial 211, and our partners with Aloha United Way will help you get it done.
All right, Tyler Gomes, thank you so much from Native Hawaiian Homelands Department for joining us to talk about this rental assistance as well as the mission.
Mahalo nui. Thank you for having me.